Greetings, YouTubers. Wow, the sun's bright. Beautiful day today. No clouds, nice and sunny. I'm still here in Leadville, Colorado, camping with Tiny Metal Tube, who came up to join me for a few days and kind of test his rig out a little bit. So I want to introduce you to him. Let's walk over and say good morning.
Hey YouTube.
Hey YouTube. TMT. This is self-built NoMad van, complete with induction stove, a little work table here. This table flattens out so that he can put his bed there. Nice domestic freezer refrigerator set to 32 degrees.
That's at the very bottom.
Okay. So it gets warmer as you move up here.
So when I put water in there, I'll end up with a little bit of ice in it.
His porta potty / lounge chair. And this is an extended van.
Yep.
Goes 20 feet.
Yeah.
20 feet long.
I think the extended is I get an extra like 18 inches in front of the back wheels.
And he's got a fantastic fan with a remote. That was cool. I got to get me one of these. So, nice rig, dude.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, I'll let you get to work. Later. That's nice having somebody up to visit with. And today is Monday, and it's August 20th. Beautiful area up here, gorgeous day. The temperatures last night were at least to the point of freezing at 10,000 feet. There was ice, the condensate on top of the table that I have outside the trailer here actually froze. So I don't think it was 32 degrees, but we're up 10,000 feet, so water freezes at a higher temperature. So I think NOAA was forecasting 36. So somebody out there with some engineering background wants to figure out what the phase change for water at 10,000 feet is, what temperature then. So it was a little chilly. I ran my little buddy heater last night before I crawled into bed, and about 5 minutes, and had this place nice and warm, so I could get changed for bed and all of that. And then again this morning, as I was getting out of bed, I ran up for another 5 minutes to warm up. And other than that, I was warm. I've got I think this sleeping bag is rated for minus 20, maybe it's 20. I don't know. They're old, really old Coleman sleeping bags that zip out. They're rectangular and they zip out flat, and you can zip them together if you want to. I'm not using them that way, but I was pretty warm. So today I'm going to try and put a video together. I have a little segment where I kind of showed you the inside of Tiny Metal Tube's rig, and he's got an impressive setup. Some batteries that I think he's got over 400 hours of amp hours of battery, gives him about 200 usable, 700 watts of solar, and all of that is to drive. He's got an induction stove that he uses to cook with that runs at about 700 watts, which is pretty impressive, man. It cooks pretty well. And I like it because it's using solar instead of, fossil fuels, hydrocarbons for heating. I mean, I'm still using propane, and that's just what I have. But, I get one of those little 1 pound bottles. They're much more expensive than the big ones, but one of those little bottles lasts me about 2 weeks. I think it'll probably last me longer now that Rachel has decided to stay in Greeley. So it'll just be me, and I heat up water in the morning for coffee and for oatmeal, and maybe a little more at night. I'll have a cup of hot cocoa at night sometimes. So I expect I'll probably get about 3 weeks, even a month, out of one of those bottles. So it's not as cost effective, but it's what I got right now. So, but I'm definitely going to need to add a battery. I need at least another 100 amp hour battery, and at least one more solar panel. On clear days up here, I managed to get to absorption. Right now I'm at, with my freezer running, about 14.3 volts, and I'm charging. I need to get up to 14.5, I think, before I get into absorption. But I haven't reached float since I've been up here, and I think one more panel would be just enough to get me over that line and be able to top off my batteries fully every day. And that would be good. I don't have perfect light here. I've got some trees that kind of shade me a little bit. We've had some cloud cover. Cloud cover's been kind of intermittent, and I don't know enough about solar. I'm getting a fault on my inverter, but the clouds are coming over, and voltage is spiking, and it's really erratic. And I'm wondering if there's something in that system that causes my inverter to see a voltage spike and fault out, or something. My guess is that's the case, and I think that maybe if I had another battery, it would mitigate some of that, the peaks and valleys. So, what else is new? I think that's it for today, and I'll try and keep this short, and maybe it won't take me 6 hours to upload. I did that one day before yesterday, and it was about 11 minutes, I think, just under 11 minutes. And it took 6 hours to upload that. I think my upload speeds are right around 1 megabyte per second. Download's actually pretty good. I've been hitting 10 megabits per second download speed, which is decent. I can watch some videos. It is so nice to have data connectivity and be able to, drift off to sleep watching an episode of Star Trek or something. So, all right, you guys, love you. Miss you, family. Really enjoyed my time up in North Idaho with my sister and my aunt, and down in Idaho Falls with my cousin. And so this trip has just really been great, and being able to see family and reconnect, and visiting Yellowstone. I'm still posting pictures out on Flickr of what I saw in Yellowstone, and looking forward to getting down to Quartzsite here on September 15th, and getting a spot to hang out for the next 7 months. I like the desert. Most people don't, but I enjoy the wide open space, and it'll be nice to be able to park for 7 months and not have to pack up and move, and I can sock away a little bit of cash. Some things I want to do. I want to get either a nomadic or a winter chiller, 12-volt cooler, freezer, refrigerator. I'd like to get the dual zone. I like having ice. It's nice to have a couple of ice cubes and a root beer every once in a while. So anyway, appreciate you guys' comments, subscriptions. I saw a couple of new ones. Thanks for coming aboard. If you'd like to help me build the channel, I'm kind of pushing more for that lately. It's never really been my primary goal for this channel. It's been about connectivity, family, a chronicle, if you will, of this major life event, life change, and just keeping folks apprised of where I am, what I'm doing, how life is going, and stuff. I'm really happy. I really love what I'm doing, and I'm not gonna sit here and encourage you to do the same thing, because I think it really kind of depends on the person. But for me, man, this is like been a lifelong dream, so I'm really enjoying it. But I would like to make a little bit more income if I could. I don't need it. I'm doing fine with what I'm getting. It doesn't cost me very much to live. With Rachel on board, we were eating well and living well on about $350-400 a month, 375, let's call it, 375 a month, and we did great. Moving is expensive. It cost me $1,000 to get from Idaho Falls to here. I made a segue over to Bonneville Salt Flats. That was about about a 300-mile addition to our travel. So moving is expensive. If I don't move, $375 a month will be more than enough for me. Probably even less than that. So I would like to build the channel a little bit, just to have a little extra income, put some away, and buy some things for the trailer. I need to get some wire. I'd like to do more wiring. Get the freezer refrigerator installed. I want to put a table back here. Just, stuff I got to get. I want to get a generator, some leveling jacks, little things that just make it a little more comfortable and a little less wasteful. I have this method of me swapping ice back and forth is, I've really got to stay on top of it, and to not drain my batteries yet have enough cooling time to freeze a jug of water into ice that I can put into my cooler to keep my food cold. I lost some food up in southern Idaho. It got hot, and the trailer was closed all day while I was in Yellowstone, or out fishing or doing whatever I was doing. And I lost some food because the ice just couldn't keep up with the heat inside the trailer. I don't know how hot it got. I guessed around 150, but I don't know. So yeah, if you'd like to help me promote it, then share, like, subscribe, all of that stuff, whatever the things are that people do in order to help you promote a channel. Do those things, and that would be much appreciated. And I'll keep you posted as things develop, and maybe we'll see some more of Tiny Metal Tube and his rig over there. It's really a nice setup, and I'd be lying if I said I wasn't envious of his solar. It's really nice. So, all right, you guys, love you, bless you, be good, can't be good, be careful, and until next time, later.